Hey guys, John here, and I wanted to make an announcement to the rest of you guys, let you guys know about something that I let our YouTube channel members know about a week ago, which is we are going to start, you may have noticed, we are going to start trying doing the John Campea Show podcast live streamed again, at least most days for the next couple of months as a trial period. Now, why have we decided to do that? Well, I want to go into that and explain why we're going to try it here and why we may not do it long term, why we might do it long term. Now, before we do any of that, you need to understand why we stopped doing the John Campea Show podcast live. Doing the John Campea Show podcast live, which of course you guys know was a 2 to 2 hour and 15, 2 hour and 20 minute daily live stream. And we did it that way for years. It just ultimately became unsustainable for me to do. It was killing me. It was just taking far too much because not only were we working a full regular day here in studio, but then every night after going home when I should be spending time with my wife and doing things to relax, every night, at least 2 to 2.5 hours a night, I would have to do more work, whether it was working between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. or say 10 p.m. and midnight. And then I'd have to get up again at 5 a.m. because the way we were doing our show at the time, and we were going live at 10:30 in the morning, I had to have full, complete show notes ready to be sent out to the crew and to the on-camera staff by 7 a.m. And to have all that ready to go by 7 a.m., again, it meant I had to be up working 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. or to midnight or whatever, and getting up at 5 a.m. as well, getting the new news stuff coming in, then working a full day as well. And it was just completely unsustainable. It was killing me. On top of all that, we started to recognize that YouTube stopped prioritizing live streams. We started hearing more and more from our regular viewers that, hey, I never got a notification that you guys were going live. Less and less of our clicks to our live streams were coming from notifications of live streams coming. And even on the sidebar of the YouTube page where recommended videos would be, quite often it would be half populated to 1/3 populated with things that were live. And now when I would go to it, nothing that was live was being promoted. So it wasn't worth the hassle, the energy, the effort for us to do live streams anymore. It was killing me on one hand, putting it all together. And then we weren't even reaping any real benefits from doing it live because YouTube had deprioritized live streaming. Okay. So if all that is the case, why have we decided to start experimenting with doing live streaming again? Well, there's a couple of big factors involved. There's two main ones. We're going to list off a bunch of things, but there's really two main ones. The two main ones are this. Number one, over the course of the last number of months, we have refined our process of how we make the show. No longer will I or anybody on our staff work after hours. Like, we work our full work day. I don't want anybody working at night. I don't want me working at night. I don't want to have to get up at 5 a.m. to do pre-work anymore, all that kind of stuff. And so over the course of time, me, Jonathan, and Ray have really refined the process of how we put a show together, when a show gets put together, and all that kind of stuff. Part of that includes we made the show later. Like, it's no longer 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. Now it's at 11:30 a.m. in the morning, which buys us a lot of time. We've shortened the show from 2 hours and 15 minutes down to 1 hour. I mean, all those things put together means it takes less ridiculous effort to put a daily show together. And we are now actually ready to go and do a show by 11:30 a.m. Now, it is still a lot easier to do a pre-recorded because if we make any mistakes, it was great doing pre-recorded because if we make mistakes, we make a little gaffe, we could stop, we could edit, and then upload it when it's all ready. But still, we find that right now we're in a much better, more comfortable place that it is possible for us to do a live stream every day. But that brings up the other problem. Well, YouTube deprioritized live streaming. They went all obsessed with short videos, with shorts and all that kind of nonsense. Not that shorts are nonsense. I'm just saying, that's where they really turned their priority to. Well, last week, and this is what I told our YouTube channel members about, I was having a conversation with a YouTube rep, and they asked, hey, we know, so why aren't you doing this live streaming anymore? And I explained, well, you guys deprioritized it. And they stressed to me that they are reprioritizing live video again on YouTube. Not that it's going to be the most important thing on YouTube, but they're increasing the prioritization of live streaming again. So me, Jonathan, and Ray had a conversation about, okay, so if we've refined our process to this and we feel comfortable going live, and if YouTube is going to start to reprioritize live, does that make it worth us trying to do the show live again? And, throw away all the benefits that we've had from doing it as pre-recorded in exchange for the hopeful benefits of doing it live. Now, we've known for a long time that our audience really does like to have the show live, and we've always been aware of that. It just hasn't been possible for us to deliver it. So we decided that for at least a couple of months, we're going to really see how that works. We're going to test two things. We're going to test our new system and our new workflow to see if it is actually sustainable doing it live every day. And number two, we're going to test to see if YouTube actually has started to put a little bit more priority back on live video again. Are our subscribers getting notified of when we're going live? Are we bringing in new viewers from the notification or from the recommendation bar of new live shows that are streaming right now? And, we'll give it a couple of months. And if it works out, then we'll stay live. And if it doesn't work out, then we'll go back to pre-recorded. But yes, I thought many of you guys probably noticed that last week we started testing, doing a little bit more regular with the live streams with the John Campea Show. And that's why, and that's what we're going to do for the next couple of months. Anyway, if you guys have any thoughts, theories, opinions, points of view, observations, ideas, thoughts, whatever, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Jump down to the comments below and let me know. Until then, guys, I'll see you on the show. Have a good one.